In KwaZulu-Natal, 3 schools in the province came under various attacks. It led to the deaths of 2 people, and there were numerous robberies as well. The incidents have placed safety in schools in sharp focus. Let's bring in the Education MEC, Sipho Hlomuka, this afternoon to give us some clarity. Sipho, thanks very much indeed for joining us. And perhaps for the sake of some background for our viewers, I want to mention those particular incidents. A grade R teacher, 46-year-old grade R teacher at Pikiswayo Primary School in Ntuzuma, north of Durban, died after being shot 5 times. A 21-year-old matric pupil from Isihlala Senkosi High School in Ongoma was also fatally stabbed. And on Tuesday, Mkhulani Primary School in KwaMashu robbed teachers from their personal belongings. Some teachers also forced to transfer money from their accounts under duress. You must be incredibly concerned, Sipho, about the real lack of safety and the impunity with which these attacks took place.
Let's extend our greetings to yourself and also to the viewers. Firstly, let me start by sending condolences to the families that they have lost their loved ones and the extended families, but also send condolences to those employees who are working with that educator and also the learners. It is correct that there are 2 incidents or 3 incidents that have happened in our schools, and hence we have sent already condolences. We want to say, we're saying the issue of safety of schools is not only the matter of education, but it's a societal matter. As you know, that all of us have a responsibility to work together to ensure that we combat crime in the country, but also in the province. That's why the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Premier Antoli, tomorrow in the morning is convene a crime summit for all stakeholders in the province to engage and participate on how we're going to solve a crime in our province. The incident that you have referred to, you are correct that there was a shot of a grade R educator at Ntuzuma in front of the educators, in front of the learners. But I can assure you that that school is fully fenced. There's a security guard, which means even though we have learned that even though we can put security systems in place, put a fence, but we need to engage the community to assist us, because that criminal is one person, is one of the community in that area who believe that, who just wanted to kill an innocent educator who happened to be female. But also in the school at Anongoma, in Nhlanhla Inkosi, even that school is also fenced and there's a security guard. It's just that during the free period or during the break, learners, they fought each other, and then one learner found, because of attack by the other learners, found dead. Hence, we are calling for all parents, community members, and all SGPs unions, say, let's work together. We have agreed that we have engaged with the University of Zululand and other organizers who are going to have a school safety conference where we're going to deliberate on the issues of safety in school, but it will start tomorrow in the crime summit that is convened by the Premier.
And what does I mean, I know that you've said that you're holding a meeting with various stakeholders to boost safety measures. Outside of it being a talk shop about how we can improve safety in our schools, on a very practical and immediate and sort of emergency level, what are we doing now, immediately, MEC?
Well, remember that I think this year early, in the 6th administration, the former Premier Edubeng Ngobe launched the integrated safety plan. Hence, through the Community Safety and Licensing Department in the province, they bought 95 cars and then they were allocated to CPF. Those are the community policing forum working with police to assist police. Their role or their responsibility is to ensure that they patrol across the township, across the rural area. That means we're not only focusing in school, but we're focusing within the different community areas. What we're going to do as a practical, we're going to tomorrow to engage with the premier and engage with the structure CPF to say these are the areas that to identify as a hotspot. Official Zuma is one of the areas that have been identified as a hotspot. Even if you can read the last announcement by the Minister of Police in terms of crime, Tuzuma and Wamash is one of the areas that have been identified as a high crime.
All right, we do apologize. We seem to have lost our connection there to the Education MEC in KwaZulu-Natal, Sipho Hlomuka. MEC, are you back? All right, we do apologize for that. And I think there are still a whole range of important questions to ask the MEC. MEC, I think you're back now. Can you hear us? We lost you for a moment there.
Yes.
Please do
I'm
continue.
back.
Please continue your thought.
Hence, I was saying we're going to convene a meeting with various stakeholders that dealing with crime, including our SGP, including unions, including the community at large, and all stakeholders that are dealing with crime. But they have been engaged in tomorrow's crime summit convened by the premier. And we're going to say these are the areas, working with police for sure, these are the areas that have been identified in the integrated crime plan that was launched by the former premier, and there was an action plan. Hence, government bought 95 cars, and they were allocated in various areas, of which include Ntuzuma was also part of those who received those safety tools, which include cars, include various tools to patrol across the area, which will also agree that they must also patrol within the schools in various areas in the township, including in rural areas. But we also, in part of that, we also have an agreement working with the private security companies. Hours from now, we need to go and review our school safety measures and say these are the challenges, or these are the areas that we identify as a shortfall. Then how can we try to solve that? Because look, as already indicated, in the school at Newzroom, the school is fully fenced. The school has security guard. It's just that we need to upgrade now from that security system and agree what are the other measures that we must put in place to ensure that the learners and educators and parents, they are safe in various schools.
Yeah, you're
not
talking
in
about,
only in that school.
You're talking about Pikiswayo Primary School, pardon me, in Ntuzuma, where that 46-year-old grade R teacher, Dudu Kumalo, was shot 5 times and, of course, succumbed to her injuries. My question, MEC, is whether there is an urgency there in a province that is already synonymous with rising rates of violent crimes. I get the sense that if this was 3 incidents that happened at 3 schools at Camps Bay in the Western Cape, that there would be serious measures put in place 12 hours later. Is there the same level of urgency for these schools in Ntuzuma, in Nongoma, and in KwaMashu?
Look, I don't understand why are you doing a comparison with Western Cape. The security systems that are in place is a systems that we are working with police. Police are not only in one province, but that's why we have 1 minister of police. I'm saying to you, tomorrow there is a crime summit. We're not going to only to focus to the schools that were affected or there were incidents. But we must make sure that we protect all 5,881 schools in the province. Because today you might come with a plan for 3 schools, but what about the other schools? Hence, we are saying we are going to review our school safety plan. We then put a new system. We identify these are the gaps that we have identified. These are the schools that are fully fenced. These are the schools that have guards. These are schools that don't have. Then how are we going to work with CPF? How are we going to work with other stakeholders within the area? As I already indicated, that safety or crime is a societal matter. It's not for only one stakeholder. Hence, I'm saying we're going to make sure that we put systems in place. We already visited all those schools as a department, and we agreed how we're going to deal with the challenges that are already identified. Hence, the renewal of school safety plan is also derived from the engagement that we have had with the schools that we are referring to.
KZN Education MEC Sipho Hlomuka, let me